to another. There we go. We're on the screen. We have some little mishaps, but it's whatever. You know, minutes short until we figure out what's going on. So we're already having connectivity problems. Hold on, you guys. I love how this tends to happen when I want to go live, and it kind of gets frustrating. Especially for serious topics. Hold on, you guys. This is a new phone I can't stand, but I don't know how to work it. Why the Wi-Fi? Can we figure out how to do the thingy? Well, hopefully it stops doing it and we can get through the thing. So, anyways, hi you guys, welcome back to another Candid Truth. It's your girl Aaliyah J here. I have a lot to talk about. Not a lot, but we going political. Hope you guys are enjoying the new look. We are under a new style. We'll be entering into season 2. Not right now, but soon though. But yeah, making sure you guys can still. Okay, we're gonna change this because I don't like what it's doing. And then this phone's trying not to let me find the thing I'm looking for. And we're back in this B wow. I did get like my own Wi-Fi for a second because it was like tripping out and it was not like letting me in here to you guys. But we're here. Hopefully no more interruptions. Let somebody call my phone. Anyways, back into the business. I hope you guys are loving the new look. If you're here, it's your girls Leah J. We always be having technical issues. Okay, so on Tuesday, November, two U.S. Navy FA-18 Super Hornets flew over the Gulf of Venezuela for over half an hour. They said they can't say if they were armed. They flew in a bow tie pattern. Trump regime have made about 22 known strikes, killing at least 87 people since what? October? Late September, October-ish. And it's just been one weird time. Okay, we've been having a lot of things going on. I don't think it's okay. I want to know if there's any type of war about to go on, which we have an article on that. Let's see if we can pull up that article for you guys before we go in this video. Let me see if I can find the research button. Yeah, I have a whole file just for research stuff. You know, nerd me. Cancel. They haven't clicked me out the site. Hold on. Let's see. Bam, bring that up. It says, let me shoot this tab instead. Oh, y'all can see that. Okay, perfect. Okay. So we're going to hear this little thing from Sky News and then, yeah. There we go. I don't know what's happening. Well, since the video wants to take forever to load, It's enough problems over there. I don't understand why y'all keep playing these games. Oops. No, y'all took me off the screen. I don't understand why y'all keep playing games. So y'all don't even see any of that. Y'all. Why does it keep taking me off the screen? Anyway, we talking about these boat strikes in the beginning of war and everything. Oh, here goes the video finally.
Is this what the beginning of a war between the US and Venezuela looks like? Now, this is a satellite image. It's quite hard to make out. What we're interested in is this grey smudge visible from space. Still quite hard to make out. Even if we zoom in on it here. But what it is this, the USS Gerald R. Ford. This is the largest, most deadly aircraft carrier in the world. And it is not alone. This is pictured in the Atlantic last month, accompanied by other ships. They had been based in Europe. They've made this long journey all the way over the Atlantic to the Caribbean Sea. And it's part really of a flotilla of all sorts of different weapon systems available. This shows that build-up, so you can see this is in February. This is what is the usual presence in green. That really spikes from August onwards. We've got this really, really big build-up of a variety of ships. You've got guided missile destroyers, amphibious assault ships. And that's only the naval assets. Let's talk about the US Air Force as well. This is flight tracking data for a B-52 flight. You can see the flight path from North Dakota all the way down just off Venezuela. And we've seen several of those flights from different sorts of bombers over that period. Now, the country's president, Nicolas Maduro, told crowds in Venezuela that it had endured 22 weeks of aggression from the US and Donald Trump. Things could be about to get worse. So let's rewind those 22 weeks to understand how we got here. Now, September the 2nd, this is a video posted by the White House on X. They said that they had conducted a strike against so-called narco-terrorists shipping fentanyl to the US. They didn't provide direct evidence of that. And that was only the first strike. There have been plenty more since then.
And that's the other evidence we're getting right now, because everything else we haven't seen.
Including right up to Friday. We verified strikes and counted them up. At least 23 boats have been targeted in 22 strikes, killing 87 people. You can see that is all around. There's Venezuela here, but it's also on the Pacific Ocean as well. Now, the US says it is because of drugs, and there has been some evidence to support that. The Dominican Republic said they'd recovered the contents of one boat hit by a US strike. They unveiled a huge haul of cocaine. Whatever the cargo, though, there are serious disputed legal issues. First of all, whether designating the boats as narco-terrorists makes them lawful military.
Exactly, because even if you... I'm not sure if our country is safe or if you guys are just playing in their faces. Because why are we doing this? You know, you guys are going to go for a little bit more audio today. I tried to have the camera and it's not working. It's making the computer go off, but we can go faster. It's fine. It's cool and dandy. We keep it pushing.
Targets, or whether these are effectively extrajudicial murders of civilians at sea. And more specifically, well, let's go back to that very first video, the very first strike back in September. What this footage doesn't show is what came afterwards, an alleged second strike that killed survivors of the first. That has created deep controversy for US Secretary of War Pete Hegseth. Here he was talking about it earlier in the week.
A couple of hours later, I learned that that commander had made which he had the complete authority to do, and by the way, Admiral Bradley made the correct decision to ultimately sink the boat and eliminate the threat.
Is he asleep?
The boat, sunk the boat, and eliminated the
and
threat.
He's over here taking a nap
right
while they're talking about him blowing up. Wait, this man is over here taking a nap while we're talking about him blowing up possibly innocent people. This man is not healthy for America. He didn't want to play. Hold on, let me put his camera back in. Let me put my camera back in.
isn't about drugs at all. It's about oil. Venezuela has lots of it, the world's largest proven reserves. Speaking to the faithful on Fox News, Republican Congresswoman and Trump supporter Muriel Salazar said this.
He's understanding that we're about to go in. He understands that he has been our enemy for the last 25 years. Venezuela, for the American oil companies, will be a field day, because it will be more than $1 trillion in economic activity.
And that was echoed by Nicolas Maduro a few days later. He sent this letter to OPEC, which represents major oil-producing nations. And in that, he said that the US was trying to seize Venezuela's vast oil reserves, the largest on the planet, through lethal military force against the country's territory, people, and institutions. Lethal military force. And that's an understatement when you think of the
lethal military force Trump is using. This is our president. And this is our president. And this is our president. Let me see some video. All right. Okay, so this is gonna be audio only. I tried to do something different, but something happened, which will take me off the screen. And if y'all can still hear me still. So anyways, I don't know if he's starting a war or whatever he is doing. It's not cute. We're gonna hit on when we're into, we gotta figure out what's going on with this computer. Oh, we gotta figure out what's going on with this computer thingy, and then like get y'all back onto my lives. Oh, what the heck? Oh yeah, so the president also made some interesting remarks about Venezuelans. I mean, Somalians. I'm sorry. This man has made comments about everybody. Listen, it's hard to keep up with that. At this point, I don't understand why he's still president, because he's an interesting character. He's that character I wish I can get rid of just because I want to get rid of that character. So here's a little comments on Somalians. Let's check this out. I'm trying to. Okay, let me share the screen for you. You. Bam. Pull this up. Let's listen to this, you guys.
Of Somalia is garbage. And this is not overstating it. It's actually worth hearing again exactly how the president put it on 2 occasions this week.
I wouldn't be proud to have the largest Somalian. Look at their nation. Look how bad their nation is. It's not even a nation. It's just people walking around killing each other. The Somalians should be out of here. They've destroyed our country. And all they do.
Don't our country have people that's constantly each other.
Jews complain. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you. Okay? Somebody say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country
And this is why our country is no good for a reason, because you is behind it.
stinks, and we don't want them in our country. We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. They complain and do nothing but bitch. We don't want them in our country. Let them go back to where they came from and fix it.
This is rhetoric right there. That's disgusting rhetoric. I don't even like that. I hate that I even hear that right now. Ill. Did you really just say that, sir? Did you just really sit on my screen and say something like that? No one of no race, gender, or genitalia should have to put up with hate speech from someone of the likes of Trump. Let me just say that. No one race, gender, or genitalia should have to put up with the hate speech from the likes of a man like Trump. I mean, the man who shows up in the Epstein files. No telling what you was do. I mean, where do you want me to begin at? Where do you want me to begin? Because you're supposed to be a leader, and I don't know if we have any of those right now, you know? Where was this when you needed their votes? Was this the same? Yeah, was this the same rhetoric you had when you needed their votes? Hold on. Let me bring that video up for you guys. Hold on. Let's see. What's the same feeling you had?
Complete contrast from how the president felt about Somalis when he needed their votes.
Minnesota is home to a large Somali population, which has historically voted Democrat. But we're hearing more and more, there are many reports about them supporting your candidacy this time around. But why should they?
Because they want safety, they want security. In many ways, they have the worst crime numbers in terms of crimes against, and they want to be safe. They want security just like everybody else. And I've heard that. I've heard I'm doing very well in that community. And in the Black community also. I mean, generally, it's an honor.
And
Well, my next
speaking of
guest
the Black
is-
community, because why did he get on TV earlier and say what he said? You just said what you said about Somalians, but then you want to say this about Black people? Hold on. Let me bring up Instagram. Because I'm telling today. I'm telling you today. Bad enough you got council members in LA. You're just the council member, and you're out here telling you that the things I finally heard the things you said about the Hispanic community. I don't like what you said. That was not cute. What's going on? Mm-mm. Let me hold on. So Trump had the nerve. Trump had the nerve to get us internet and said this. Wait, why is it not popping up? Hold on, y'all, because it's shoved in the corner, and the way I have to get it for you guys. Let me stop sharing. There we go. See it. Mom, I'm live. I'm live. Mom. Let's see if we can pull up this Instagram video. So this is him and his rally today. Black people love Trump. Let's hear this man. And the black people love Trump.
The biggest vote. I got the biggest vote with black people. They know a scam better than anybody. They know what it is to be scammed. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. We did.
Now, there's two ways you can take the comment. They know how to be scammed. They know how it is to be scammed. I don't know if to take that as we know how to play our roles and you just played them stupid. Is that what you're trying to say? You just scammed them in their faces. They know how to be scammed, so they're gonna just take it anyway. That's how you feel, Trump. Just take it. Just take it. Is that how Bubba made you do it? Just take it. I'm gonna refrain for being too mean to this man because this is just nasty. And before we even get going on, because did you even see?
Yeah.
Mike Johnson do some weird thing with
Senate. What does it say about the state of the Democratic Party? And do you feel worried about their chances of winning at all?
I'm absolutely delighted that Jasmine Crockett is running for Senate in Texas. I think it's one of the greatest things that's happened to the Republican Party in a long, long time. She is the face of the Democratic Party. She and Mamdani. Good luck with that. I want her to have the largest, loudest microphone that she can every single day.
Largest and loudest microphone. I don't like the backhanded comments in the shade, but I would digress and let these men live on with their life. Luckily, this is only a short podcast. We're gonna do one more because we're gonna get on this man. But before we go, we're gonna hear Jasmine Crockett and her apology for the U.S.'s mess and chaos.
The ranking member and to Senator Blumenthal. You know, I have my prepared remarks, and as I sit here, it is so emotional for me. I just want to say, number one, I am sorry on behalf of the United States government, because regardless of who they claim to be, I am telling you that the best of us is present here. And we represent the United States as well. So I want you to take this heartfelt apology, something that I'm sure that they have not ushered a word
At all.
to you about. And I also want to acknowledge how heroic you are. We are living in some of the scariest times that this country has ever seen, yet you have not backed down. I have seen your faces more than once. You refuse to go silently and into the dark. You are the light that they are afraid of, and I am so grateful for you being so heroic at such a scary time. When the history books are written, they will know your stories because you decided to be brave in the face of those cowards.
Right in the
ranking member and to...
So I just want to say it's hard enough out here in these streets because this regime keeps making it more complicated just to live. So I mean, listen, y'all keep yourself updated, keep yourself reading, keep yourself in the news. Of course, over here at the Candid Truth, we explain the news too. We go in on it. This today was a slow day. We're resetting. We're trying to transition the channel back into what was news and politics and gossip. We still gossip, but we're trying to break down good days and when we can gossip, and then we can also just talk about some serious things. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And we'll see you guys on another episode of The Candid Truth. And happy holidays, by the way, guys.